Good morning. So, I just quickly wanted to give you guys the rundown on racing Supercross this year. I've made my final decision on if I'm going to compete. And I know I don't know, 10 videos back said I think I would like to race Supercross. And I still have those feelings and thoughts, but I do think it's important for you guys to understand where I'm coming from on kind of the career path, right? So before I tell you exactly what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you the things that I thought about while making that decision. One was, how much time was it going to take? And the answer to that, there's a lot of time there. These guys are training 6 to 8 hours a day if they're doing it right, and I refuse to do things halfway. So training would be 6 to 8 hours a day, right? Travel. What does travel look like with my little guy? That's what I considered. How is my body going to respond to that? How competitive will I be? And what will it take away from in my life that's doing well now, or that I like what's going on right now? And so those are all things that I kind of considered while making the decision of, is Supercross the right thing? And you guys got to understand, I've raced one Supercross before, and it went pretty good. It went, qualified, I think, wanted to say 22nd out of the day qualifying out of 80 riders. And then night qualifying, I had some bike issues, but I came off the first heat in like 5th behind some really fast guys. Kind of got jumbled around, fell, went back to like 15th, came back up to 10th, so I was one spot out of a qualifying spot. Tipped over on the last lap again, trying to go for 9th. And in my LCQ, the bike blubbered going off of a on-off, and I endoed into the tabletop part of it. Hit so hard that I broke my popped my gas cap off my KTM with you know what. And so anyways, the night was kind of over at that point, but I realized that I only trained for that race for a couple weeks, and I had the speed for it, and I'm pretty good at riding Supercross. That's what I realized in that. But then I went on to start the MX Factory. It's like right around when I just moved to Austin, we were building the MX Factory, and I just got consumed with business and learning that, and employees, and learning that, failing, succeeding, having success, and learning how to deal with that. And so I just never raced really again. I did a few more races throughout, from 2014 to 2017. I haven't raced much since then. And then I go do the riding with Jet and Hunter and AJ and all these guys, and I'm not that far off their pace. I can still ride the motorcycle well. Doesn't necessarily mean I can go win a Supercross. So, long story short, the reason that I'm not going to ride Supercross is because I've been working extremely hard on building stuff for you guys. I do feel like, selfishly, Supercross would be a lot of fun, and it would be a good story for you guys. You guys would get to see things, but I would ultimately be giving less back to you guys. And I think if I'm giving less back to you guys, and I'm not going on the path of like keep building the audience, keep adding value to the MX Factory fans and the guys that are taking this information and applying it, that I'm actually doing a disservice to what I'm meant to do in life. I feel like I'm meant to, in life, at least this phase of life, to feed you guys, to make you safer and faster. So I've been working really hard on building a course. I've been working really hard on putting a 2022 Moto Tour camp series together. We're going to have 24 camps that I go to next year. And so I'm dropping this course in a couple weeks. If you haven't signed up for the early bird wait list, it'll be in the description down here. Make sure you get on that. I put my heart and soul into that over the last 3 months. I opted to do that rather than train for Supercross, and for me, training for Supercross was a selfish decision to make, because it really only is cool for me. And I know you guys would like to watch it, but ultimately, I get the glory, you get to watch. I want you guys to improve from what I'm doing. I don't necessarily want you to just get entertainment from what I'm doing. So that's about it, guys. I'm not going to race Supercross, but I do have some really special things for you guys. I'm really excited about it. Again, sign up for that early bird. The course drops in just a couple weeks, actually, like 13 days from today. So, make sure you're there. Link in the description on that. And maybe we do some racing this summer. Maybe we get out there and do some outdoors, and get a couple of these courses out where you guys are really improving and I can interact with you, and then we'll think about racing then. So anyways, I always love you guys. Thank you for your support. You guys have been so amazing over the last 3 years, and I'm going to keep working for you guys.